Hi, this is your homework helper, Mrs. Anderson. Today I will help you with Lesson 13, Convert Metric Units of Capacity. Please have your homework page ready and let's begin. Let's look at this homework helper section to help us get started. Okay, it says a cough syrup bottle contains 120 milliliters of cough syrup. How many liters is 120 milliliters? All right, before we start, let's make our chart here of decimeters, of the metric system. So we're going to start right here with kilometers. So basically we're going to say King Henry died unexpectedly drinking chocolate milk. Okay, we know that this stands for kilo, like a kiloliter, and we will be using this one. Our unit is going to be liter, and we'll be using this, and we'll also be using the M, which is the milliliter. And its symbol is, its abbreviation is ML. And this one will be KL and ML, like that. Okay, so we go, since 1 liter, so the cough syrup contains 120 milliliters right here of cough syrup. How many liters is 120 milliliters? So we're going to take 120 milliliters and we're going to convert that to liters. So we know that there's 1,000 milliliters in a liter, but we also know that we can use powers of 10 by moving our decimal for each space here. So here is milliliter. Okay, first of all, to go from milliliter to liter, I can see that I'm starting here and moving to the left. So I know I'll be moving my decimal to the left. Then I'm going to count how many spaces I move it. 1, 2, 3. So my decimal is here, and I'm going to move it 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. So here's where my decimal will be. So I will write that it is 12 hundredths of a liter. Okay, let's take a look at these that you're going to do. Here I have 6 liters, and I need to know how many milliliters that is. Okay, well, actually I know that there are 1,000 milliliters in a liter, so I can just times by 1,000, or by using this chart right here, I can start at liters, and I'm going to move to milliliters. I'll be moving 1, 2, 3 times, which means I'm going to move my decimal 1, 2, 3 times, and here I have 3 empty spaces, so I'll need to put a 0 in each space. So the answer is 6,000 milliliters. Okay, and you'll do the same thing on this one because you're going from liters to milliliters again. This one, I notice we're going milliliters to liters, so let's do this one together. If I have 50,000 milliliters, what does that convert into when I go into liters? Well, I know that there are 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter, so I can divide by 1,000, or I can look here up at my unit. Here's my liter, but I'm starting with milliliter. So I'm starting here, and I'm going to be moving to liter. That's 1, 2, 3 spaces. So if I put my decimal right here, and I move my decimal 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, right there where the comma is where my decimal will go, then I find out that 50,000 milliliters is the same as 54 liters. All right, you're going to do the same thing on all of these. What I want to remind you to do is that if you're going from liters to milliliters, you'll move your decimal to the right. If you're going from milliliters to liters, you'll move your decimal to the left. Okay, go ahead and push pause and figure that out, or figure them out at the end of the video. All right, number 7. Yesterday, Audrey drank the liquid shown in the table. How many liters of liquids did she drink in all? Well, we're going to need to add all of these up. Okay, I can easily add up 210 milliliters and 480 milliliters, but now here I have 1.2 liters, so I'm going to have to change this into milliliters before I can add it. So change it into milliliters by going this way. You're going liters to milliliters, so you're going to move your decimal 3 times to the right, and then you'll add up the numbers. Okay. 1 serving of punch is 25 milliliters. Will 10 servings fit in a 2-liter bowl? Well, the first thing I'm going to need to do is take 250 milliliters and times it by 10 to figure out how many milliliters that is altogether. Once I know how many milliliters that is altogether, I'm going to need to convert into liters. So I'll multiply this part, put it here, convert it into liters. I'll be going from milliliters to liters, so my decimal will be going to the left this time to convert into liters. Then I'll need, once I have that answer, I will determine if that would fit into a 2-liter bowl, and then explain why. Okay, Nara received a measles immunization at Dr. Arara's office. The vaccine was measured in cubic centimeters. A cubic centimeter has the same capacity as a milliliter. If the immunization was 3.5 cubic centimeters, how many milliliters was it? Well, right here I notice that a cubic centimeter has the same capacity as a milliliter. If it's the same, then if I'm at a cubic centimeter, then whatever the cubic centimeter measurement is, that will be the very same, only written in milliliters. All right, and let's look at the vocabulary check. Fill in the blank with the correct word or words that completes each sentence. The blank is an appropriate unit to measure the capacity of a hand sanitizer bottle. Okay, it's wondering if you should write down milliliter or if you should write down liter for that one. You decide which one is best. And then the next one says, the blank is an appropriate unit to measure the capacity of the water in a fountain. So on that one, you will also decide which unit would be the best. Okay, and moving on. Okay, a soup bowl can hold about 400 milliliters of soup. A restaurant has 8 milliliters of vegetable soup. How many bowls of soup can they serve? Okay, so if I have 400 milliliters, that's how much a bowl can hold. So I'm going to need to take the 8 liters and convert it into milliliters, and then I'll need to divide to determine how many bowls of soup they can serve. Thanks for watching this Homework Helper video. If you have questions, feel free to ask me tomorrow in class.